What's up, honey hive? I'm back with another video on this beautiful Saturday. I am currently recording on April 23rd. It is over 70 degrees. It's the first hot day of the year where I am in the Midwest, so I really wanted to do a beautiful reading. However, I don't know if this is going to be so beautiful with this topic. As you can see from the title below, we are talking about how men versus women view you. So I only have 2 pals today for this reading because I am going outside and I'm going to enjoy this hot girl weather. But this is pal 1 and this is pal 2. I did give you all something to look at to help you pick your pal. So pal 1, you have this beautiful butterfly blue and orange bracelet. This was a gift and I have no idea what kind of material this is, what kind of stone or crystal this is. And this one I got from a vintage store in Milwaukee, and I believe this is celestite. This was just labeled blue crystal. I've been trying to guess what kind of crystal this is, but if you know, let me know. But this is for pal 2. So again, this is men versus women, how they view you. I'll give you all a few seconds to choose your pal, and then we're going to get started with pal 1. Okay guys, this is pal 1. If you chose this crystal, this is your reading, and we're going to get started with how men view you. So the first card I have for you all is the moon. Then you have the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. So with the moon and the 6 of Swords in reverse, and it's starting off this reading, I'm not sure if men have the best impression of you. Intuitively, I feel like they get the vibe that you might be a user or opportunist, or just broken, and I'm hearing a hot mess. Now I'm not coming for y'all, but with these cards, because right after you have the moon and the 6 of Swords, or the 6 of Wands in reverse, you have the 5 of Cups, and that's usually like a self-pitying person that's just like, they have so much in front of them, but they can only see what they've lost or what they don't have. So in some way, shape, or form, you come off as that type of person. Like, you don't see how much potential you have, all your other opportunities and resources that you can use. You're only focused on what you don't have and what you don't what you have lost. Some people might feel like you come off as the jealous type, or that you compare yourself to other people too much. But then you have this Queen of Wands right here, which kind of feels like a socialite. You know, you have that charisma, so they see the potential in you, but I think some of the red flags stick out first. And then to end it off with how they view you, you had the 7 of Swords, which is like a sneaky, manipulative energy. So I'm gonna see why they view you like that, like a user. Or maybe for some of y'all could have a lot, and this could be jealousy from men, and maybe they think that you've used other men to get to where you are. That's also the impression that I've been getting. Like, you just be sneaking and finessing niggas to get the bag or get to their money. I think that's what some men think about you, but that could be projection. You don't have to be this person that they view you as. Again, I'm not talking about the type of person you are. I'm just saying how other people view you. So the first You had bag lady and bike. So you can see bag lady has all types of words on it, including baggage, overcompensating, homeless, excess, heavy, weighed down, lack boundaries, past relationships, emotional detox, generational pain and trauma, stuck, restart, stuff like that. So maybe they could feel like you come with a lot of excess baggage. Maybe you have a lot of relationships, like past connections that they feel could come in between new ones. Or maybe you're still attached to your exes. How they know that, I'm not sure. But they just feel like you're too much. And for bike, I see cycles, round and round, full circle, and movement. Let's see what else. Let's get some more adjectives to describe y'all, or how men view y'all. Okay, for some of y'all could be Cancers, or you come off as a Cancer, which is it says transformative, warm, jealous, like I said, sensitive, crybaby-ish, and intuitive. All right, I'm gonna get into how women view you now. It could be completely different from how women view you. Again, because I feel like some of this might be accurate, but for a lot of y'all, it might be straight projection. So, like, don't take it personally. For women, the first card you got was 9 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. The Hanged One. The Page of Cups. And the 10 of Swords. So, yeah, it kind of did a 180 from men to women. So I feel like some of y'all have a lot of abundance and a lot of material success, and a lot of men project onto you thinking you used a man to get there. Maybe you do have like a lot of suitors and you always attract a lot of male attention, so they just assume that you use that male attention for your benefit. And for other women, they see a content, peaceful, grown woman that is satisfied with, or person that is satisfied with their life and the things that they've accomplished, that sitting on top of their throne, comfortable. They see someone who is capable of building a legacy and generations of wealth and income with their spouse or partner. Because I think you attract people that are just as powerful as you are and influential as you are. And maybe that's the case. Maybe you always date people that have like some type of status or power or influence, and that's why men just feel insignificant around you. Because they see you as this, for men, they saw you as this Queen of Wands, and she is a queen for sure, but she's also like a socialite and a social butterfly. So maybe you're very charming with your words, and you can like pull some of the and persuade some of the most capable people. And for other women, they find that admirable, but for men, they see that as intimidating. But overall, you seem like a peaceful person though, because you've got the 9 of Cups, which is the embodiment of peace and contentment with self, and then you have this Hanged One. So I think you're not just like financially peaceful, you spiritually are too, and some people might pick up that from your presence. You also have this Page of Cups for how women view you. So I'm also hearing selective. I feel like you're selective with who you give your time, attention, and love to, and I think you also choose wisely. I think you have a lot of wisdom to give to people, and they know maybe you have like a platform or something and you share your story, because I feel like they've seen some of the trials and tribulations you come through and how you've blossomed into this peaceful, satisfied, happy person when it didn't always look like that. So yeah, maybe you have like a fan base that is mostly women and the men hate on you. Let's get some more cards to see how women view. Not that. Okay, let's get some more descriptive words of how women view you now. So I got Uranus for y'all. So I feel like you might be unique. They might see you as different or different from other people around them. You might also be like rebellious. You're not a woman that plays by the rules. You do what you want. And that's how come you get what you want, because you do it and you command or demand respect and transparency and honesty from people. Let's see, how do women view my pile ones? How do women view my pile ones? How do women view my pile ones? So yeah, privileged men came out. So I think you do date people with status and privilege. And maybe they see you as someone that maybe you did come up from this privileged man, but you made a name for yourself from dating him, and you got to your own bag. But or they see that a lot of privileged men are attracted to you. You know, take whatever, how that resonates. How do women view my pile ones? How do women view my pile ones? Okay. It says work, romance. So if you're like a boss, or maybe you work at a job and you have a high position, like I said, you might attract a lot of people that are in the higher up positions, or maybe that's how your public relationship started from work. You could have been like an assistant or something, or maybe even the boss, and you fell in love with like the CEO or something. You could have been a manager or something, and you fell in love with like the CEO or like some supervisor or CFO or something. Okay. How do we view my pile ones? This is the last card, and then we're done, pile one. How do women view my pile ones? Okay, you got insect. Let me say the adjectives first before you hop out your seat. So it says movement, tenacity, energetic, nurturing, productivity, community, active, and busy, and variety. So yeah, I think you have a variety of talents, of suitors, of occupations, of looks, of skills. You're busy. You have a strong community around you, and women can see that, and men can see that too. And some might feel a certain type of way about that. You might intimidate some men with how much you got going for yourself. And for some women, they want to be just like you. So that's all the messages I have for you, pal one. Bye-bye. All right, pal two. Let's get into it. We're going to start with how men view you. The first card you had was Three of Swords. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So 3 out of the 5 of those were fire. Y'all might be fire signs or have a lot of fiery energy. And I got, this is going to be quick for y'all, because I see men as feeling like y'all are like the wifey type, or somebody that they want to be with, but they also feel like they will have to compete for a lot of your attention with other people in work. I think a lot of y'all are busybodies, and you're always either on dates with other people, out with friends, or working on your brand, your business, your career, and they're just like, they don't know where they will fit in your life. So some of them don't even feel like it's a point of getting to know you, even if they really do want to, because it will never be enough for them. Because you had got this Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords was the first card y'all started out with, and the Five of Wands. So I do feel like if this is not about work, then maybe y'all might be players, and you might date a certain type of person that a lot of men feel like they can't compete with, and it's like, what's the point even trying to go after you? But they really see a lot of potential in you with this Four of Wands. For some of y'all, that could mean marriage, because Four of Wands usually represents marriage and usually means like soulmate connections. A lot of them really vibe with y'all, or they think they would, but let's get some messages from this deck to get more adjectives to see how men view y'all. Shuffle this so y'all can see. So I see socialite. This looks just like pile 1, so y'all, my whole collective might be like the same type of people. I see networker, fan favorite, VIP, event planner or event thrower, the it girl, doesn't need a job, opportunities, abundance, the plug, A-list, always invited, knows everyone, exclusive, a brand. You yourself might be a brand. You're charming, friendly, knows the right things to say, name for yourself, and a great communicator. Let's see what else. Okay, cards. The first thing that came out with this was play your cards right. So either this is what you would say to the men, or this is how they feel like they might have to be with you. They might have to play their cards right, or they'll lose you, or you know how to play your cards right, and you know, pull the right strings to get in the right places, know the right people. I see ace, shuffle, foretelling, predictable, highest picker or highest draw, top player, putting it all on the line. You're a master or genius, take a chance, wrong move, adrenaline. Okay, let's get one more, and then we're gonna hop into how women view you. So I already told y'all that how men view you was the same. Even if some of these men like don't have a crush on you, want to be with you, I still feel like they see the type of person you are. You could be a heartbreaker without even trying to be. Okay, let's get one more. How do men view my pal too? How do men view my pal too? I'm sorry. I'm supposed to show y'all. Okay, so for some of y'all, you could be a Taurus, or you have Taurus energy. Taurus can be, they're ruled by Venus, so they can be like sensual and sultry. So some of y'all could come off like that. They're charming. I see sex and sensuality. You might have a lot of sex appeal, money driven, rich energy, taste, luxury. And a lot of Taurus have like nice physiques too, and of course beauty, because they're ruled by Venus. So that's how men can view you. Now let's get into how women view you. First, for women, we have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Thought I said the same thing. The Ten of Cups, Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. So for women, I feel like it's a deeper version of how men view you. I see them feeling like you are a very hard and capable person, but I also feel like they feel like you might be divinely protected and you're able to manifest things fairly quickly into your life, or you're able to manifest things through hard work and quickly too. Because the Nine of Swords could be like restless energy, or actually being restless, and then the Knight of Swords is like fast and it's hasty. But again, this is a communication card, so I feel like that socialite is relevant for the women pile too. I think if you're not doing things like physically through physical labor, then I feel like you can talk your way into things and persuade people. I also feel like I think women feel like you leave an imprint on other men or on other people. Like once they lose you, they could be losing sleep too. Like you never leave their mind. Like people will never get over you. Yeah. With this Ten of Cups, like I said, I feel like a lot of people see that you are abundant and rich. I feel like that's not just energetically. I think you're rich with friends. You're rich with resources. Even if you don't realize it, you definitely are. And the Judgment card could be literal. I think some women might judge you literally, but it might not be like in the worst way, like you expect people to be judging you. Because you might have been nervous when you saw this title, like how women view you, but they might be like judging how you impact people or how you influence people, and they might be trying to, you might inspire them, honestly. And they want to have some of those qualities for themselves, or they want to study you and learn your ways. How do you do it? Because you are very capable. You, like I said, you can manifest things easily from other people. You don't even have to like invest your own money and resources. You can use other people to do it, and they'll do it without a problem because they trust you. All right. Let's get a couple of messages from this deck for women, and then we're going to wrap this up. Okay. I see mug. First thing I seen was tea and resting bitch face. Robbery, reminder message, affirmation, cup overflown. So yeah. Like I said, you're rich with like everything. You're just an abundant person, but also you might know everything about everybody too. So people might side eye you because they're afraid that you might know some of their secrets, because you always know other people's business for some reason. At least with women, that's what they fear. So they're gonna watch what they say. Okay, I see jeans for y'all. Fitting in, comfort, snug, favorite pair, make you look good. So I think you fit in everywhere you go. And again, some people notice that pretty quickly about you, and that makes them curious about who you are and why everybody likes you so much. Let's get one more, y'all, because my camera finna overheat. Okay, then you have deer. I see hopeless, romantic, dumb, agility, devotion, heart, adventurous, skittish, impulsive, ambition, and vigilant. And you also have earth, so some of y'all could be earth signs. I see groundedness, healing, stability, rounded, rotational, reliability, connect with nature, protection, resourcefulness, and materialism. That's everything I just said. I hope that resonates with y'all. Thank you for visiting. Bye-bye. Oh, subscribe too. Subscribe so my channel can grow, because I need y'all to start subscribing and liking my content.